What's up again, everybody? Independent Arms. Going to do another tabletop review for you and take a look at this rifle and what I built, what parts I used, and the finished product itself. You can look at that as we go along. And what really started this build was the barrel. The barrels, it kind of is always what happens to me. A part I've been eyeing will go on sale and I'll grab it while it's at a good price. And that's just kind of how these happen. This is a 13.9 or a 13.7. I'm not sure. I think it's a 13.9 Criterion hybrid barrel. They are sort of a tapered H-bar, I would say. They got a chrome barrel, chrome moly, all that good stuff. 4150. No, these are stainless. This is not chrome moly. This is a stainless barrel. And Criterions are sort of known to be accurate, and this one is no exception. Although I have not shot it past 50 yards, it does lay them on top of each other at 50. So that's pretty good. Besides the barrel, the 13.9 hybrid, this is a Voltor flash hider, and as you can see, it's not your typical flash hider. It's got that bloom design on the end there, and then it's got 8 chambers instead of whatever is on the other. It actually does a pretty great job, but that's all you can really say about that. It is a mid-length gas system. I don't know if you can see it in there, but the gas tube is melanite, the CMC melanite gas tube. Like I said, mid-length. And the gas block is a good old Aero Precision adjustable gas block, as you can see there. The handrail, hand guard, not the handrail, is going to be Centerion. Let's see if we can get it to come in a little better. Anyways, it's Centerion. I think they're called CMR. It is a 10-inch CMR, I believe. I could be wrong on that. It's been about 2 years since I bought this handguard. The lockup system isn't like anything crazy modern or anything. It's mostly not wedge lock, but just tension. But the barrel nut and the machining to the barrel nut machining to the handguard machining, they're such a perfect couple, I guess you could say, that there is no slippage. So I don't know if you've ever heard anybody complain about these. I have not heard anybody complain about a Centerion handguard of any kind. As you can see, I got the Centerion, what do you want to call these, handguard covers. I did have some FDE, because I did have an FDE folder on this at one time, but I went back to the black. I like the black better. I don't know what you guys think, but I think the black looks pretty good. I did have a little indexing a little finger stop here, hand stop, Arasaka, but I took that off. I just couldn't find a place I liked it, so it is no longer on this rifle. As you can see, the upper receiver is also Centerion, and they don't mate too well, as you can see right there. But in its defense, it is not the what happened here on this upper is I received the wrong one I ordered. I did double check that. I didn't know it for a good year because it stayed in the box for a year, so I just kept it. What could I say? I probably could have sent it back. It was AR-15 discounters, and they'll probably let you do it if they think that, or if you could show you that they sent you the wrong one, they would replace it. I think they would have done that, but I just went with it. I did lap it, and it did have a little bit of an angle on the end of the receiver, so I think it may have helped it. As you can see in there, I got it Expo Arms, the Primary Arms proprietary brand, Expo Arms, chrome line bolt carrier in there. great bolt carriers. The reviews were good on it, especially from Soltar. He did some random physicals on those BCGs, and they came out probably better than any BCG he had ever done a physical on. So that sold me on those. Got the Strike Industry dust cover, not too crazy. I did buy all dimple parts. I'll just tell you, I got this and this, and if even back here, the end plate is dimpled. Let me see if I can get a better shot of that, you guys. See it? Yes, dimpled end plate, which is pretty cool. And I got those at this website, and they're pretty reasonable in their price, I thought. So I will probably use them again, because this is just what I think they call a 60-degree throw. I do have the hammer out of battery right now, so it will not go back in safe because the trigger is out of the battery. But I like the dimpled look on these. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I do like the dimpled look. The trigger is the Centerion trigger. It is a 2-stage. It's called the sniper trigger. I don't know about all that, but it's a pretty nice little trigger. It's about 100 simoleons, and it feels like it's worth more than 100 simoleons. It's a great trigger. It's a really great trigger. I've got this Min 2 grip on it. I really like how it feels. It's sort of a play on the A2 grip without the finger groove, with a little less angle, more of a pistol grip, so to speak. Got the magwell adapter. This magwell adapter's a little different than some you might see, because it is the trigger guard and magwell in one, and it's very solid lockup. So you lock up, got 2 solid lockup points, and it's locked in around your flared magwell too. I think it's great. Might be my favorite. Like I said, it's an AIM Sports, and they are 6061 aluminum, which is too bad, but it's lighter. It's probably gonna, good enough for magazine changes anyway, right? Back here, I do have a Voltor A5 buffer system on this one. In H1, I do believe the H1 variety. Well, it's a 4.3 ounce buffer. I'm not real sure. As you can see, it's got the Voltor club foot stock on it. It's a little heavy, little beard catchy, but it's nice looking. I don't have a sling on it right now. I do have a sling for it, but sometimes I hang the guns up like that and just display them here and there. And I think I just had this one displayed, and I didn't have a sling on it because of that reason. That Ford Assist is one of those called San Juans or some bull crap like that. I don't know, but I really like it. It's cut to not interfere as much as possible against your body when you have it slung, which is great. Anything you can do to help these things is great, I think. We do have the Geisley supercharging handle in black, as you can see. And those are great charging handles. I think I like the government handles the best, with the smaller ambi latches on them. The bigger the latch, the more it digs in your body. When you have it slinged and moving it around, especially if you slide it over to your back. Talk about uncomfortable. So what else? Just regular trigger pins, nothing special. I might stick some anti-rotations in there. I do not know at this time. I will do that. Just depends if they start walking out or not. Staying with the theme, I've got the ambi. I got this beautiful bolt catch release here, which is also dimpled in the ambi ejection button. We'll just call it a button. I guess paddle over here. I can't remember the brand on that. Somebody tell me in the comments if you know what that is. Of course, as you saw, it was an ambi safety. These are great. I try to stay with the theme, like I said, with the dimpling, and I think I got pretty good with it. The scope mount is worn, as you can see, QD release, and it's rocking a 1:4 Criterion Acupoint, number 5 German reticle. So those reticles are not made for nothing serious, no serious range, but nor is this gun. It's accurate, but it's not a long range gun. It's got a 13.9-inch barrel, so let's keep it reasonable and call it 300 yards. So it's a 300-yard reticle and a 300-yard gun. Looks like I do have this one staked at least once, no, twice. 2 times a lady. She staked twice, so she ain't moving, and that's good. Just got a regular mil-spec castle nut on it. Oh, I got the Jolly Pirate takedown pins on it. Pretty cool. I've had those for a long time. Finally put them on a rifle. And this is Hearn. Let's put this mag back in. They look so much better with a magazine. Yeah. Sorry about the light in here, guys. It's the garage. It's kind of dark out. It's getting dark where I live. And don't have a whole lot of lighting. No natural light. If you would like to know something I didn't mention, let me know. Let a brother know and a brother let you know. But there's not a whole lot to know about a rifle, is there? I mean, there are just so many parts that you can talk about. But I really love this rifle. It's lightweight, other than the scope. It would probably be better if it was just a red dot rifle. And lighten this thing up, get a lighter buttstock on it, and it would be a super light tool. Tell me what you think about it, or what you do different, what you would change on it, what you wouldn't change, what you like. Do you want to see more rifles that I build at home? Let me know. I'll make some more videos. I'll try to do some with better lighting. Maybe. I don't know. I'm doing it on a free phone, if that tells you anything. It's just a cheapo track phone. Okay, the lower, as you can see, is blank looking because it's an 80% lower. And that's what I build my rifles out of. I do have some serialized lowers that I build them out of. But mostly I do 80%. And this was a raw lower, but I used a treatment on it to make it look more of a bee-blasted stainless steel. So that gives it that dull look, that worn kind of look, you might say. See if I can get a... You can see it any better over here. Nah. Anyways, Independent Arms, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, join us in our 2A journey here, and love to have you along wherever you are, whoever you are. And if you are struggling in this life and you know something's missing, because if you are missing this, then you know something's missing and something is not right. Then I ask you, implore you, beg you to look up John 14:6. Okay? Love you guys. Independent Arms out.